This Triple Crown Award winner 67 Vet has to be one of the most desirable Corvettes on the planet, and here's why. Factory installed 435 horse tri-power engine. It's got the factory installed side pipes, and we know all this because we have the original tank sticker to this car. Apart from being a big horsepower real side pipe car, the quality of the restoration on this car has to be second to none. The thing won NCRS Top Flight, Bloomington Gold, Golden Spinner Award. You know, being a Triple Crown car, everything is perfect. Every marking is there, every nut and bolt is perfect. This thing is way better than when it left the factory. What a lot of guys don't realize is the tank sticker was only first available on the 67. Any C2 car before that, you couldn't prove any of this stuff with the tank sticker. You really had to rely on an original bill of sale. That's not as bulletproof as having the tank sticker or, up here, having GM of Canada paperwork. You know, without that stuff, guys can get into funny business. So with these extraordinary claims of being an original side pipe car, 435 horse tri-power car, we have the proof and we can back it up with the paperwork. Let me show you guys what that looks like and all the information that you can get from it. Every car that came to Canada from the US, they imported it, and now you can go back even today and request GM of Canada paperwork. The date that it's requested gives you the VIN number, the customer, and then tells you the vehicle, so 67 Corvette black car in this case, and then it tells you the trim, it tells you the paint, and it tells you all the options here. And then if you look, you know, if you have your handy dandy Corvette spec sheet, you can start to really narrow down what options make these Corvettes valuable. So it's broken down here by quantity and then the initial retail price. So most of the time you're looking for rarity. You look here, pretty neat, L88 Corvette, obviously the big dog, 20 of them produced. L89 Corvette, only 16 produced, but the L88 was the race engine, so that thing's obviously more valuable. When you used to request GM of Canada paperwork, they'd actually send you a printout of the microfiche. I don't know what that is, a small fish, something like that. They don't make them anymore. You'd get your GM of Canada paperwork, you'd request it, they'd send you this, and your car might be here, your VIN number highlighted. But they'd send you all the other cars before and after that were imported. What my dad or guys back in the day used to do is they'd go and look at all these VIN numbers, find the desirable big block cars, and then go and hunt them down and try and buy them. So if you've got your GM of Canada paperwork or your tank sticker, you maybe know it off the top of your head, but a guy like me will go and look at this book, and I can really look at each option and really quantify how rare the car is. Everyone wants the side pipe car, but without the real paperwork, the bulletproof GM of Canada paperwork or that tank sticker, you can't really prove it. For most guys, the 67 Corvette is the end-all and be-all of Corvettes, and I really don't disagree. You look at the lines and it's something out of Speed Racer, or Speed Racer something out of this. Big gills, big stinger hood, tinted glass. The side pipes matched with the red line tires really complete the look on this car. I haven't driven one of these in a long time and I'm pretty excited to do it. .427, 435 horse, real side pipe car, 67 Vet. Gotta be near the top of the list of baddest Corvettes ever built. This thing gets up and goes. 3 2-barrel Hollies. Man, this thing pulls. And stops real well. Those power brakes. Once you get the car to take a set, it turns pretty well. But there's a lot of play in that neutral zone. Gotta love how big the steering wheel is. Really gives you some leverage through these corners. Whoa! You can definitely break it loose with those little bi-ply tires on there. And frankly, that's what makes this car so much fun. It just squirms under pressure through the corners. If you don't drive one of these things every day or haven't driven one, fairly long throws in the shifter. It's amazing how close the gates are. You could easily just stick it back into first gear or think you're in second but you're actually in fourth. A long throw and tight gates, you've got to be precise. We're going to take the top down. It's a crime not to drive this thing without the top down today. You're going to want to put a towel on the rear window as you fold it down so that the window doesn't rub against itself and have all those little scratches in there so you can't see it, kind of creating that opaque look that everyone hates. Now we're ready to cruise. All right, let's get on it a little bit here. Oh man, that sounds good. There's almost no sound like it. 435 horse Vette with the dual side pipes. This girl's been running beautifully. I mean, call it around 160 water temp. Just stayed there all day long. What a beautiful example. And you just can't beat those Corvette lines sitting in the driver's seat. I so thoroughly enjoyed driving this thing. What I was pleasantly surprised about was how well the car stopped. This thing's got power brakes, and it shows. With the side pipes, this thing sounded mean. It's gotta be one of the best sounding muscle cars on the planet. So do you need a car like this? No. No one needs a 67 Roadster. But do you want a car like this? Top down, cruising in your 435 horse in the middle of summer? Yeah, you want a car just like this one.